I'm going to do a Taurus reading today. If you're new here, my name is Addison. If you're a returning viewer, I'm so grateful for you sharing your beautiful soul frequency with me. Readings are timeless, so whenever you hear them, that's when you're meant to receive a message. I've got a few cards out here now, so let's just go ahead and see what these are. Ooh, we've got death, we've got a new cycle, a new beginning. We also have a page of wands, so somebody is stepping into kind of new territory here, a new passion, a new excitement for something. This is Scorpio energy here, and then wands represents fire energy, so it could be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Doesn't necessarily mean that these signs are who are, they're speaking towards, because obviously this is a Taurus reading, but there is the chance that you're dealing with perhaps a Scorpio or a fire sign in this. We also have Three of Wands, the Tower reversed, and the Devil. Okay, very interesting here. So what we've got going is somebody, for sure, I mean, we've got three cards here that speak to somebody like moving towards something new, a new cycle starting over, making a decision about something that they care about, something that has passion, right? Because we've got these two wands cards. But then we also have the Tower reversed. So whatever this decision is, whatever this thing they're moving towards, it's something they've either thought about for a long time. Like, it's not a surprise. Nothing about this is like earth-shattering or like groundbreaking. This has been, I think, thought through for a while. Now we're gonna have to get a little clarity around the Devil, but it's almost like maybe somebody's finally decided, you know what, I'm done with this. Maybe somebody's stopping drinking or smoking, and that was their addiction, that was their toxicity, right? And they've thought about wanting to do this for a while. They want to kind of embrace a new aspect of themselves. They want to start a new cycle. They want to start over. Okay. And that's why this is not like an upright tower moment. This is why it's like a tower moment reverse, because this is like not like your foundations coming crumbling down. It's not like you having to like rebuild something. It's not like this earth-shattering, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened to me, or like it's not that. It's very much like a decision around no longer wanting to deal with toxicity, most likely. Now the Devil is upright, it's not reversed, so you'd think that like the Devil reversed would be like, okay, this is somebody trying to release a toxicity. But what I'm getting with all these moving on cards is that it's like, I think the addiction maybe is still in your life. It's like you're still drinking, you're still smoking, but the decision has now been made of, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. I have a start date. I have a quit date, right? Okay. And it's interesting that I said you have a start date, you have a quit date, because this could be relating to somebody in a job aspect too, a toxic job situation perhaps. Tell me more about this Three of Wands. I feel like I need to get a little more specificity in this one. Oh, we have the Emperor reversed. It could be a relationship too. So for some people it's, an addiction like drinking or smoking, or it's a toxic work environment, or it's a toxic person. We have the Emperor reversed. So this is a masculine energy who is not moving in the right way for either you or himself. So that's what the Three of Wands is. Somebody making a decision maybe to step away from an Emperor. Tell me more about the Page of Wands. What does the Page of Wands represent here? We've got a few cards. We've got Page of Pentacles reversed. So if this is relating to somebody about a job, maybe you weren't making enough money at this other job. Maybe you had only recently kind of been in that job. You're sort of new to that job and you're like, oh, this is not paying what I thought it was. It's not the like work-life balance that I'm wanting. It's not paying for what the energy I'm putting into it as. So you're stepping towards something that you're more passionate about. Temperance reversed. This is a Sagittarius energy. So again, with this fire sign, you may be dealing with Sagittarius, or you might be a Sagittarius listening for a Taurus. Cross watchers are totally welcome here. Temperance reversed. We might have to get a little clarity on that. And Ten of Cups reversed. For the people who are resonating with this being a relationship, I think it's just speaking to the fact that you're out of balance. You had this Devil card. Something is not in alignment for you. It's not an equal give and take. And this is not your wish fulfillment. It's not your ultimate happiness. This is Ten of Cups reversed. Ten of Cups upright is like that happy family, right? That's like the ultimate abundance, and that's not the case with that. So I think that's all that's kind of saying. Let me shuffle these cards back into this deck. What else do we need to know? What other questions need answered here? What's like some information? The Star. Okay. So whatever this decision is that you're deciding to move towards, this new cycle, this new beginning, is very much going to serve you. Like, I think you're going to either be either famous or successful, or it's just going to speak more to your soul and to your own wishes and desires. But there's something about this that's going to take strength, and it's also going to take a new emotion. So it's almost like, oh, Ace of Cups, yeah, for sure, new emotion, very strong. So for those who resonate with a romantic reading, this is very much like somebody's like, okay, I'm ready to start anew. I'm ready to begin this new emotional endeavor. I'm moving towards passion. I'm releasing myself towards or away from things that were grounding me in a reality that wasn't serving me. I'm getting that from that Page of Pentacles reverse energy. Yeah, but this is exciting. So even though it's taking strength here, it's still very exciting. Like I said, it's a Tower reverse moment. It's not like something that's like crumbling to the ground. You're excited about this. You're passionate about this. You're emotionally just very happy and excited about this. That's awesome. I'm going to use this Oracle deck here called Daily Magic, and I'd like to get a little bit more info about the Ace of Cups. Tell me a little about this Ace of Cups here. What's a message about the Ace of Cups? Give me a message about the Page of Cups as well. Okay. We also, I want, okay. All right. I'm going to get multiple messages here. I'm going to read all of these through. And give me something about the Star and Strength. What's a message for the Star and Strength? Give me just a moment here. I want the right card to come out. Okay, we got two. Okay, so for clarity around Ace of Cups, we have learn to find emotions within the body, within your body. Feel where the grief lives and the rage hides. Notice the internal spaces where love and loss linger. So this is calling for like emotional awareness in this new beginning. Whatever you're releasing from the past definitely didn't serve you, right? There is devil energy in that. But this is like, okay, so how can you make this a fresh start this time around? How can you make this new? How can you learn from the mistakes of the past? How can you identify the different emotions in the body and own that, and not either put that on somebody else, or it's just basically like, how can you learn from the past to heal the body going forward and be open and ready for this Ace of Cups situation. We also have, for Page of Cups, we have gifts for a new home, a libation of honey and whiskey for the land spirits. I haven't gotten this card before. Just right off the bat, I want to say, if this is a romantic connection for you, I think you're moving out. It's something you've probably been thinking about for a while with that Tower reversed, right? So even I'm saying like the tower's not crumbling down, the home situation, well, in this particular case, it is, but it's because you're going into a better place, right? A gifts for a new home, starting fresh, clean energy, maybe doing like a sage or a cleansing. An offering of salt and bread for the household gods, a clean broom so you don't drag the schmutz from your past life into your fresh start. Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's one more message from the Page of Cups. When new beginnings beckon, carry a moonstone in your pocket. Moonstone can help you find peace and clarity as you reinvent yourself and reorient your life. Wow, this is extremely relevant. Also, it makes a great worry stone when anxiety threatens, as it inevitably will when change is afoot. Again, speaking of new beginnings, change, starting over, fresh start, accepting this. So we've got, so in tandem with the Strength and the Star, we've got two messages. One of them is, notice the cycles swirling around you, the seasons, the moons, your own breath, and begin to work with these cycles to create flow and balance. Okay, so it's like balancing strength and what you need to be done versus like what you want to do, what you're passionate about, what you're excited about, what's going to lead to your fulfillment, happiness, your success. A sacred space needn't be large or expensive to create. It simply needs to be yours. I'm like imagining this cute little apartment, like somebody's getting their own little tiny space. It doesn't need to be a big house. It's tiny enough for you to live in, and maybe your cat, or your dog, and it's your own. You're gonna make it your own. You're gonna decorate it how you want. You're gonna sage and cleanse it, and buy a new broom maybe to sweep up. Maybe you're living with a dirty boy before, and now you're gonna be with a fresh, clean you. You know. Okay, very interesting. Any final messages from the tarot, and then I'll get a final message from the oracle deck. But this is very exciting. It feels very fresh. So if this is an addiction about you quitting smoking or alcohol, it's like it's giving me like clean lung vibes, clean diet vibes. It's very fresh. There's just a lot of like cleanness to this decision and this new beginning. Final messages are basically what this is saying with this Five of Wands reverse is saying, don't avoid conflict by choosing not to step away with this Eight of Cups reversed, because that would lead to you not being fulfilled and happy and content with your situation. So it's basically saying, be okay with conflict, be okay with this decision being difficult, be okay with it requiring strength, right? Five of Wands is like a conflict card, so it's like saying, the difficulty of this is okay, so that you can have the Nine of Cups, so that you can move on from a situation, right? To make the decision to step forward and do something better for yourself. All right. I like that. I like that it was kind of like a, hey, don't be scared. It's basically a confirmation of like, don't be afraid of what this means for you. Be excited for the new beginning. Don't fall back into old ways just because old ways are easier. That's not what's best for you here. The tools we use to hone our intuition or reveal our connection to the larger world are not in and of themselves magic. I get this message all the time through this. Look how huge this daily magic deck is. That is enormous. I get this almost every time I shuffle this deck. So let me read it very carefully, and hopefully maybe something finally either hits with me in this or hits with you, but okay. The tools, I looked at the timer too, 12:22, so 222. The tools we use to hone our intuition or reveal our connection to the larger world are not in and of themselves magic. The magic lies in sensing the connection. We use tools to channel this feeling outward to make inner knowings visible in the outer world. Take that how that resonates for you. I feel like that speaks for itself. There's a deeper layer to life, a sense of being connected beyond and outside of yourself. Awakening this sense is part of being fully human. 13:03 on the timer. We got 2s and 3s. This feels like a progressing cycle towards you moving from this death cycle and starting this new beginning, stepping forward into, there's a lot of page energy here. There's several pages that came out. So basically it's like, this is like a youthful new start to something fresh for you, a new beginning, a new decision to do what's best for you. And yeah, and it feels like this is a new decision, but like you're firm in it. You've taken a long time to think about it, and I think you're making the right choice. So I hope you enjoyed that one, Taurus, and we will see you next time. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already.